Once upon a time in America, a dream was born. A dream that one day justice would roll down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. But before the dream came the struggle, and before the legend came a young preacher from Atlanta. His name was Martin Luther King Jr., and his voice would shake the soul of a nation. Martin was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia, the heart of the Jim Crow South. His father, Martin Luther King Sr., was a Baptist minister, and from the pulpit came Martin's first taste of power in words. But outside that sanctuary, the world was divided. Water fountains, schools, seats on the bus, segregation was the law and the norm. Yet even as a child, Martin believed in something more. He once said, "Hate is too great a burden to bear. I have decided to love." This was no easy choice, especially in a world that didn't love him back. Fast forward to 1955, Montgomery, Alabama. A woman named Rosa Parks refuses to give up her seat on a bus. The black community rises, boycotts the bus system, and they need a leader. They find him in a 26-year-old preacher with a calm voice and a powerful message. Dr. King steps forward, not with fists, but with faith. He believes in nonviolent resistance, inspired by Gandhi, scripture, and moral conviction. For 381 days, people walk instead of ride. Buses roll nearly empty, and in 1956, they win. The Supreme Court rules bus segregation unconstitutional. A spark has caught fire. What followed was not a moment, but a movement. From Birmingham to Selma, King became both leader and lightning rod. He was jailed over 30 times, spat on, beaten, threatened, but he never raised a hand. In 1963, the world watched as children marched in Birmingham, attacked by dogs and fire hoses. King wrote his famous Letter from a Birmingham Jail, defending the urgency of the cause. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. That same year, August 28, 1963, over 250,000 people gathered at the Lincoln Memorial for the March on Washington. And then came the moment. Standing before the crowd, King began to speak, and then he improvised. "I have a dream," a phrase not in his script, but born from his soul. He spoke of unity, equality, freedom, of little black boys and girls holding hands with little white boys and girls. It wasn't just a speech, it was a vision, and it echoed across the globe. But change brings resistance. The Civil Rights Act passed in 1964. The Voting Rights Act followed in 1965. King won the Nobel Peace Prize at just 35 years old. Yet the hate didn't stop. As the movement shifted toward economic justice and anti-war activism, King's critics grew louder, even within the black community. And then, on April 4th, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee, while supporting striking sanitation workers, Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. He was 39. He left behind no fortune, no political office, no army, only a dream, and a movement that continues today. From the steps of the Lincoln Memorial to classrooms and protests around the world, Martin's voice still echoes. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. But only if we keep bending it. Once upon a time, a man dreamed. Now it's up to us to keep dreaming and doing.